Hello everyone and welcome to the biggest Come Together devlog. It's been quite some time since the last one. That and my hard work this summer filled this devlog with tons of information. Early access release date, level editor, new game modes and stages, and a complete graphics overhaul. All of that is just a fraction of what's waiting for you today. Unfortunately, I'll have to keep it extremely concise. But worry not. For this video is more than enough to understand the current state of the game. All of that said, I guess we can finally start. The most interesting news go first, and this time I'm kicking things off with a preliminary early access release date. That's correct. I decided to go with early access first. People won't have to wait for too long and I will be able to test the game better. Who knows, maybe I will get to sell the game decently as well as gather some good feedback. It goes without saying that the state of the game is not perfect at this stage, but I encourage you to read all this information on the Steam page. I just can't make this video too long. But well, I'm planning to release the game in early access later this year, maybe at the end of October or the beginning of November, subject to change of course, so your option is to follow the news. I'm also planning to make a video about early access state of the game closer to the release date, so that you will be able to see what you are paying for. And enough of that, let's get to the actual updates. Level editor, custom levels, and Steam Workshop. Come Together now supports all of that. Make your own levels, publish them, and play whatever other people have created. I made a short video on this one, so I recommend you to watch it, because for obvious reasons I won't be able to talk about level editor that much in this video. I'll just show you a feature I'm very proud of. Custom actions. Took me way too long to implement, but thanks to this feature, players can now make their own sequences. Guess you have already noticed, but the game looks completely different now. Seriously, I'm so happy I have finally removed all of those white blocks. The game just felt empty. One of my favorite changes for sure. Each stage now gets a different design. Also, some of the effects like shadows were added. As you can see, certain objects can now cast a shadow. That's not all. I also added objects that are affected by physics. It's just funny to kick things around. Meet stages 4 and 5. Not finished yet, but I already love the levels. Oh, and I also added some new mechanics for them. Green tiles. Each green tile has to be occupied for something to happen. Usually you use boxes for that. And the deadly tile, stage 5 exclusive. If you stand on such tile for too long, you die. New dialogue system with options. Unlike demo, here you can finally skip the dialogue. But that's nowhere near as cool as options. Yeah, this is finally a proper dialogue, not a monologue. New game mode, Snake Heather. Nothing to see here, it's not ready. I just wanted you to get the idea. Live background in main menu. I completely replaced the old panorama with this new one. Also, I'm planning on making this not the only option. This is just how a default one looks like. Mechanics book and inventory. They finally work. You can already unlock certain items and they will appear in the corresponding tab in the profile window. I will later fill out all the information. Co-op and split controls mode. To be honest, I wasn't planning to make it possible to play together in the early access version, but that would be extremely stupid. So there we go. I hope I will add a controller support soon. Custom cursor. I just wanted to mention it because of how it interacts with the main menu. Now you can make a mess even if you're in main menu. Player death and connection animations. Both of them were updated, but the death one is my favorite. I just want you to listen to this. It scared me a few times when I accidentally died at 12 AM. Music and soundtrack. Music now switches just like in demo, and some new songs were added. Updated branding on Steam. Well, once again, I just replaced all the screenshots and graphical assets. And that's finally it. I even have to ignore some entries on my list, because this video is already huge. But I'm glad that we finally got to talk about the most interesting changes. So yeah, you can now wait for the game to release in early access. Hopefully that will be a pleasant experience. I guess I will get back to work for now. So if you want to support me, wishlist the game on Steam and like this video. That would be a huge help. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Good luck.